Hello and welcome to Edison Library video series. In this video I'm going to go over Nexis Uni and doing a general search. Nexis Uni is a database and is a database that contains newspaper articles, legal documents, court cases, government publications. To get to our databases, the library databases, you have to start out at the Edison State Community College website. On the website, their main page, you will select the resources link and then select the library icon, which is located next to the Blackboard icon. This is the Edison State Library's main page. On this page, you can gain access to the library catalogs, our databases, and the live guides. In addition, we have a link to email the librarian at any time and the library barcode number, which is the number 1973 plus your student ID number, and some of the databases will require this login information. To locate the Nexis Uni database, you will select our Edison State Library database box. And now you're on the library main database page. We have videos that show you how to access the different databases. In addition, we have the links to the databases. Here you can get a complete list of all the databases. Below here we have a list of our most popular databases, and these are for use on campus, and then these are for the use off campus. Nexis Uni is amongst this list of the most popular databases. If you're on campus, and you can select this link, and if you're off campus, you will select this link. Selecting the Nexis Uni link. Okay, to log in, you'll have to first select your institution. And so Edison State, hit submit. Okay, this is Nexis Uni's main search page. Along the top provides options of doing guided searches, so searches in specific areas such as legal, biographies, news. So doing a general search, you can use just the general search bar, and entering your search terms here will search with all the available dates and all content types. So you can also focus your searches in here, or you can change the date range that you're looking for in here. Beginning our search, I'm just going to do general search, no perimeters, and see what happens. Alright, this is where you enter your search term. As you've seen, I have started my search under online scams and slave labor. And I picked this topic because I have just heard a news story about it, and I thought it was kind of interesting. Sad, but interesting. And it's a good topic because I can show you a few search techniques when going through it. So I just did a general search for online scams and slave labor. What I found was news articles, over 10,000 biographies, cases, and if I select this more, it provides me of the other source options and how many results were found in those different areas. Okay, so there were quite a few court cases and legislation regarding it. I would like to narrow this down a little bit. One way to do that is, as I'm going through this, I've noticed that I'm basically getting the online scams and not necessarily the slave labor. So what I'm going to do is add the word "and" in here. And see how that affects the results. I now have 13 results, which is definitely very focused. But as I'm going through it, I'm seeing cyber is being used. So instead of online, I'm going to add now cyber in there and see what happens to my results in that regard. Okay. Definitely, I got 14 now, but basically it is more focused on exactly what I was searching for, which is cyber scams and slave labor. Definitely a topic that I found interesting. Like I said, it's very sad, and if you'd like to read more about it, you're welcome to it. But what I'm here to do is show you how to focus your results, which if you were still getting a bunch of results, you could put either of these terms, cyber scams or slave labor, in quotes, and then still use the and term to connect them. And so what it'll do is it'll find those specific terms, slave labor, cyber scams together in both in the articles. Okay, sorry about that. Now, going to what you can do with the information you have found now. You can print this, you can email it to yourself, you can download it, you can save it to the Google Drive, you can save it to the OneDrive, you can do a printer-friendly view. You can also select the article. So that's what I'm going to do. That didn't have much to do with cyber. Oh, they're running the scams to get the organs. Okay, that's not what I was referring to, but that works fine too. Anyway, so what we have here is the article, and if you go down, we have the content of the article, the language, the subject headings associated with it. Again, another area that you can go through to find associated terms that may help focus your results. And then you can scroll back up and you can do the same on this page. You can print it, email it, download it, and save it to the drives. In addition to that, once you're in an article, you can also export the citation. So exporting the citation gives you this box. Try it again. Sometimes it gets stuck. Yeah, like that. So sometimes if it just continues to run, just hit cancel and select it again. So what we have here is a citation export, and you have different formatting options. Currently it's under the APA format. You can select the other formats, Blue Book, Chicago. I'm going to select the MLA. So what you would do is copy this to your clipboard, paste it in your document, and that is your works cited portion of it. And what this is it tells you anybody that reads your paper where you found your information and where it's located. But you are going to want to verify this just because it's a good starting point. But you'll need to verify the formatting options or the formatting of this based on the MLA formatting guide. Going back to our list, we'll get out of the citation export. And we'll go back to our list of results. And what I like to do is actually go back again into my original search, which was the online scams, slave labor, no and connecting, no quotes. So I have all of those 10,000 and more results. The reason I wanted to do that is I wanted to show you some more options to focus these. As I stated, you can use quotes. You can connect those terms with and, which is going to force it to find results that have both terms in there. But other options include, like I said, you can select certain source areas. You can select the timeline as to when you want these to happen, or the articles to be included in. So if you just wanted the 21 to 24, last 3 years, you can select OK on that. Still have a lot of results. So you can go down, you can find source locations, the area that these sources come from, the language type. If you only wanted a certain language, you can search by the name. Anyways, these are other options you can use to narrow the results from the 10,000 to less than that. I'm going to recommend, using the quotes and putting the word "and" in there, as you saw it greatly reduced, and all of them were focused on online scams, cyber scams, and slave labor. Um, So if you need to go back and you want to just do a completely new search, you can just select Nexus Uni up at the top, and it brings you back to a general search screen, and then you can just start searching again from here. Other options is to do the dates and the content types. Thank you for watching the Edison Stay online video series.